Queen Kim, Real Talk. Hashtag, we're going to keep it 100. Y'all come on in, come on in. And you know how your girl like to do. I got to wait till a few more people come in. And I'm sorry, I'm running late. Hey, things happen. And give me a few minutes. I got to share this live. And as I'm sharing, I want y'all to share on y'all end and tag some people to come on in and hear some good music. Give me 1 second. Because we finna get started. If I can move a little quick, I'll be kind of slow on this tagging groups. And I appreciate the groups like I always do. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for allowing my content um, to come in your groups. And so people can see artists that they never heard of. And that's why I developed the platform. A lot of artists got some great music people never heard of. And I want y'all to hear their journey and their music. I'm going to turn my comment on too. Hello, Mr. Charles Bankston. Welcome, welcome. We finna hear an artist. I don't know if you heard of him, but I'm gonna tell you in a minute who he is. Now, don't y'all be shy. Y'all come on in. Okay. All right. Y'all come on in. And of course, y'all give me one more second. Uh, I got to share to a few more pages. And I hope y'all had a blessed day. Oh, thank you, Mr. Charles Bankston, for getting some people up in here. That's what I'm talking about. Salute to Jay Worth. Welcome to the Queen Kim Real Talk. And I'm finna share, let me share a few more groups. I don't want to talk too much. I've been ran my mouth and before we get to this to the artist journey. Let me see. Oh, they got so many groups. If I don't get to all of them, I'll share after the broadcast. But I do want a few more people to come on in. Come on in. Before I bring my guest up. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. All right. I am ready. I'm ready. And he's ready. Thank y'all for tuning in. But y'all come on in. And I want y'all to welcome B. STREEZY. Welcome to the Queen Kim Real Talk. How you doing?
Queen Kim,
Yes.
real talk. Hey,
Now you gonna make sure you're gonna be real talk over here, right? You're gonna keep it 100.
man, shit. Anybody that know me know how I come.
You coming? He coming. Y'all hear him? He coming.
You
But
might
we
have,
got
might have to say STREEZY. You can't say that. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
y'all excuse him if he go over y'all head.
I ain't
If
gonna go.
y'all, yeah, he might do that. He good people. That's why I had him on my show. But also good people with some good music. Okay, let's see what we got. B. STREEZY. Tell everybody where you're from, city and state.
I'm from a. I hate to say little town, but I'm from a town called St. Rose. So it's probably like 15, 20 minutes from the city, from New Orleans. So,
About 15 minutes from the city of New Orleans.
yep.
St. Rose.
About 5 minutes from the airport.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I never heard of St. Rose, but I kind of heard you mention a little something that the fellas know how to cook down there in St. Rose.
Oh
Is
yeah, I told you that before.
no, you ain't talk.
Oh,
Look, Queen. Now
hey,
look, now be Screezy. Queen be digging. Queen
listen,
be dig.
listen. I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't know not one man. I don't know not one man that's from where I'm from that don't know how to cook like your grandma or like you might know how to cook. You know how to cook?
Oh, ladies, listen. Wait. Attention, ladies. St. Rose, 15 minutes from New Orleans. The men down there know how to cook.
You know how
He
to cook?
say he don't. I'm sorry to get off the subject. We supposed to be talking about music, but look, this is important.
Well, that's a part of me though. That my cooking goes with my music. Like before my friend died, we had this company called Weeby and STREEZY Seafood Trap. Fitwell Weeby. Everybody know that Fitwell Weeby. We
Okay.
had our company called the Seafood Trap, and basically what we did was we was broiling crawfish. We was doing pop up with crawfish, turkey necks, pig feet,
Yeah.
and we just kind of tied that into what we was doing musically. So and plus on top of that, like that was just something like we loved doing. So it wasn't like we was considering it to be like a job or nothing like that. We just love cooking and clowning. So and the fact that we know how to cook, it was just add.
Right. Now, now we ain't talking about that barbecue backyard kind of. We talking about some good in the house cooking.
Shit, I'm talking about marinated pig feet. It might sound nasty, but I'm just saying, like it ain't no backyard. Anybody can slap some unseasoned
Anybody can do that.
barbecue sauce on it. Ain't nothing like that.
Oh, be Screezy. We going next interview. I want you in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah, you got that's hey, hey, that's what I do with these anyway. Yeah.
That's right. Now, do you when you doing your music, do you find cooking inspires you, or where do you find the inspiration for your songs?
Um, a lot of it kind of when for somebody like me, it's hard to write music if I'm not really going through nothing, right? So a lot
Oh,
we'll have to because you have a lot of people, for instance, like Roy. Roy can just like look at something and just start coming up with something, but I'm not. That's not me. Like I really have to be really, really like going through something, and it's not like going through something in like a negative way. Like I don't have to be on.
right.
I don't have to be on no depressed shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be something that, um, you know, like when I first got married, 10 years ago. It seemed like forever, but I did a record that I didn't release yet, but it came so easily.
Okay.
Feeling I was in a certain mode, right? And so that's normally a lot of the stuff that when I do write, it comes from this a place here. If I ain't really like deep in this
Okay.
thing, then I can't really like I have to go in and we have to have a writing session. And I'm not one of those people. I ain't your Aura Kelly, your Roy Anthony, so nobody like
Yeah,
they could see they
you
could
got to be going through something.
they could see a leaf fall, and them jokers gonna start writing about it, and then it shit'll be like, oh boy, that's the shit,
I know what you mean. Okay, so we're gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna push it back a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because you a preacher boy, preacher kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you be doing your homework for real, for real.
Yeah. Oh, I dig. They didn't tell you. They
Oh,
didn't tell you. Oh yeah, Queen digs. They should have told you.
you know why they didn't tell me? Because I don't be going asking nobody looking for nothing. I find out how I find out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Right.
I deal with that throughout life, like just just on a everyday basis. Like nobody ain't gonna never come and say, man, how you could think that I said or I did or I. We're not gonna have those conversations because whatever I get and whatever I take from it is gonna be because we. I had that talk of blah blah blah. So yeah, but yeah,
Right.
preacher, preacher's kid. My grandfather was a preacher, daddy a preacher, mom's a preacher.
Oh. Oh.
I was supposed to be a preacher. I did do one sermon.
You
When
did a sermon?
Yeah, I did do one. I did one sermon when I was like 15. Maybe I was 14 or 15. But I knew I had a different path that I wanted to travel, which I still traveled a good path. You know what I'm saying? I just looking at what my grandfather went through and his dad, my great grandfather, my grandfather, and my dad being when you are a minister of a preacher of so many people,
Right.
you're expected to be there for all. It's like you can never really um, have time for self and worry about self and keep self um,
Right.
here, right? So I just knew I didn't have the energy to, I needed to always focus on me because it was always kind of, challenging for me coming up, little man complex type thing. You know what I'm saying? But you
So
can't tell me I ain't 6'8", but that little man.
yeah.
Thing. But yeah, I always I traveled a different path from that, and pops ain't too much like it at first, but now he be like, hey boy, somebody said I seen that be street, so now he get a kick out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy.
And that's good that your family approve of it. That does help when you have support like that. And I think that's in life. Parents have to realize that their kids have to do their own journey.
Got
You
to.
know, got to do their own journey, and so that's good. Cute. You had a cool pastor.
Yeah, yeah, he used to say he used to make me uncomfortable because he used to force me to sit on the pulpit, and I always was kind of like, if you know me since young, I always kind of was like a little old man on the slick side. So
Uh-huh.
I'd be sitting on the pulpit trying to stay woke, but it's just I couldn't, so I was just like, damn, the pressure. He was putting that pressure on me, sticking me up there because I have an older brother and a sister, but he never like really look to my brother to be like the pastor, the next pastor,
Okay.
but to me, the baby boy, to be the pastor. And
Mm,
I,
interesting.
I was I was stuck trying to watch BET and Reader's World, and my daddy used to come up in there. I never forget the week that I preached my first sermon.
Yeah.
Came up in there, and that was a hard week for me. Like because I couldn't watch 106 and Park. I couldn't watch none of the BET videos, none of
Right.
that. Wanted me to study the word of God, right? And I was like, damn, dog, like
You backsliding.
that. Well, no, but see, me, that's one thing about me though. That's why I told my mama, because even till today, my mama would be like, "Oh man, I sure I wish my baby would have accept his calling." But my thing was that's what I wasn't gonna do. I was
Okay.
I was never gonna be the one that they say play with God. I was
Right.
Some people don't even believe in God. Some people don't even think He real. Some people
Right.
have no opinion about it. But me, whatever the
You wasn't gonna do that.
I wasn't about to play with that. I wasn't about to be your preacher, but I was at the barroom. I was at Miss Glow. I was at Miss Glow Club in Lafayette Friday for First Friday. No, that wasn't gonna be me. Nah, I couldn't.
Exactly. Right. Salute to my bestie in the building, Takita, and salute to everybody in the building. We have Ice Doll. She's rocking with us tonight. Salute, Ice Doll. We're gonna get to her in a minute. You did a video with her, but we're gonna get to that song. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're talking to B STREEZY. We chit chatting for a minute to get to know him up close and personal.
Queen Kim.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more excited when you talking about your boy. Remember, I got you on page. Remember, I
Yeah.
got you on page. Your boy got you.
No. No. Let me talk about that because that's what I first was supposed to talk about. Now let me tell y'all how
Right. I got.
how I first met B STREEZY because I was hosting an all white event last year, and I have to I personally like to go listen to the artist's music, whoever finna come on the event, and I listen to his music. I say, "Oh, this sounds good. This sounds real good." Then I met him, cool dude, and I met him a couple of times at some other events. But and then we saw each other at another event. And let me tell you,
Tell the truth.
my boy took care of me.
Hey, tell the truth and shame the devil. Yeah.
Do I need to tell him what happened?
No, I mean you a have but you know it was all good.
My
I
boy had my back.
I had
He
to.
got me and my girl. he got me and my girl some backstage passes, man, to see King George. Him. I used to, I was with King George and I took a picture. Man, I appreciate that. You looked out for me. You can always be cool with Queen.
I had
You
to
cool.
off my neck, put it on your neck, grab another one, put it on her neck. Now,
Talk
hey,
that.
gotta get
And
that. I couldn't. Hey, one thing about me, I can't. And this probably a fault. Like I'm too good hearted at times. I could never look at my people and act like I don't see my people. You know.
right,
So if I have the power to, because when I see Queen Kim, I see somebody that's in the family, right? And
right,
I go and all the people that I'm around, I see you hosting the event. So why wouldn't I want to show you the love that you show me? Because when you see me in the building, even though I'm not performing, you don't have to be like shout out to my boy B STREEZY here in the building. You got a lot of hosts that you better been in rock with for years, and they'll see you, but they'll be on some ego trip shit, right? And wouldn't even
right,
acknowledge that you in the building. You feel what I'm saying? And every artist who been putting in work for a long time, they won't be recognized,
right.
right?
Exactly.
It ain't gonna kill you to be like, man, salute such and such in the building. Appreciate you for coming out, man, showing up. Like, I don't have to be on the ticket for you to recognize. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Exactly.
that's why when I see my people, you're gonna know one thing about me. If I rock with you and I know you and we boom boom boom, if I'm handling anything or I can do something about it, I'm a finagle it and make it work for sure.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
care. It's only popping. This the family members right there.
Oh yeah, and I was definitely coming out. We got to talking about same roles and a lot of other stuff and the preacher, but I was coming with that story. You took care of your girl, and I appreciate that. You is 100
Yeah, definitely.
all the way, all the way. And while we on that, I wanna quote something that you said, and it's related to what we finna talk about. You was just mentioning. Now you quoted. I want to quote you. Now this is pretty much, it could be family or the music industry, however, but you quoted saying your relationship goes a long way. Whoever you're entangled with, your relationship, music industry or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
You say your relationship goes a long way. I treat people how I really want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
And break that down.
Um, it's just a thing. Like I said, man, you'll have people who, when you have something going on, like for instance, like the June 10th, I'm on a show. I'm opening up the show with King George, Roy Anthony Tucker. It's the Blues Fest in Biloxi, right? And a lot of people, they've been hearing it on 98.5. So my name been running across the radio with the advertising,
Okay.
right? And you have a lot of people who, hey boy, me and my people coming through. Oh, you think you could boom boom boom, right? And me, I'm quick to be like, hey fam, it's all good. But then you got to think about the following week when they have their event and they trying to get their bread, right?
Right.
You won't get the same kind of, love. And you can fool me once, shame on you. You fool me twice, that's on me. You ain't
Yes.
do it to me twice. So I believe in trying to take care. Like I tell Roy all the time, say, boy, I might have met you maybe 10 years ago or whatever, and you my dude, we jam. I'm one of the realest you gonna ever meet. And
Yes.
he from Louisville, and I'm using him for an example just because I have these kind of passionate conversations with people that I rock with. It don't mean nothing necessarily happened because nothing didn't happen. But I'm just
Right.
saying, when I rock with you, I rock with you. So
That's true.
I expect the same things from you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't believe in because I did something for you, you have to do something for me. I don't believe in that because whatever I do from the heart, right? But
Right.
it would be nice not to have to pretty much beg them to be like to give the love back. It don't have to be
Right.
through an event. Just man, what's down with your boy? Check on your boy. Um I stay doing wellness checks.
Mm,
Call a lot of my partners, what's up with you, baby? I ain't want nothing. I just was doing a little wellness check, and
right.
you know, having be like, man, hey dog, that's why I love you, yeah, dog. But one thing about you, like you don't be calling for nothing. I mean, what do I need from you? I don't need nothing from you, nobody. But it ain't gonna kill me to check on you.
Check on. Yeah.
You know,
Everybody. Everybody not doing that. B streets, and they not doing it.
well, it make me feel good to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I do what I do, and that's what that. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people look and say, man, every time I see little daddy, he don't be smiling. No, he ain't. Man, listen, you know, I do that on purpose because I don't want to open myself up to people to easily like use me for whatever. Because when I love hard. My peoples, like
Right.
when I find genuine people that got my back, some of my closest friends, you would be like, well, how y'all became friends? Because he a good person and I'm a good person, and two good
Right.
hearts make a strong heart, in my opinion. You know.
I. Yep. Ice dog say you never smile. I never noticed it. I.
I don't be. They always tell me I'm mean, but I just don't. You know, I just ain't. You know, people.
He trying to be all hard.
Hey, no. I just. Hey, listen. Again, I'm just. You know, I be on my drink and I be chilling, and I try to like not find myself in no situation that's gonna end up putting me in the penitentiary. Because one thing about it, I don't play. So
Oh, what you?
I ain't got time laughing and giggling and motherfucker take that the wrong way. No, I ain't doing that.
Yeah. So what you say? You don't what?
I don't play.
You don't drink?
I drank. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, I drank for sure.
Woo,
Oh,
baby, he got it lined
oh,
up.
I drank for sure. I see, I be on my drink. So, you know, I don't really got time. I be trying to just watch out for, you know, you got to be careful out here, man.
Yeah, you got to. I see you. I see you back there with your Saint logo. Yeah, I see
I
you.
love them. I love them people. I love them people.
Uh huh.
Oh, I love them Saints.
Somebody say pull them one.
Shit, I ain't got no more ice.
We got Miss. Let me see who all we got in the building. We got Miss Darlene Hodges. Thanks for sharing. Miss Casey Claiborne.
Casey Claiborne. That sounds like my cousin. I think that's my cousin.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
She
by
say
the
you
way.
like. She
Her
say you
husband
like
always
the
gone on
group.
a page. Hey, her husband always go on her page and be like, "This DJ, by the way." I be like, at first I was like, "What the world?" And then I was like, "Nigga, that crazy." Yeah.
She say drinking is definitely in the bloodline. It is definitely in the bloodline.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Casey.
If we got anybody, any fans, any body rocking with us tonight, I want y'all to follow B Streezy on his Facebook page, which is B Streezy page,
That's it.
or you can follow him on his other Facebook page, which is B Streezy Music.
And I need you to make sure. I need you to make sure that these people go look at this video that I
Oh
did
yeah,
in Lafayette
in
at,
Lafayette.
Miami Moon.
Look, you
And,
performed at Miami. Performed at Miami Moon, and at first you was in the little middle of the floor, and then all of a sudden everybody came on the floor and started dancing till you had to start bagging up, and then at the end of your song you say, "Well, hold up, I ain't used to this because
uh,
New Orleans people don't dance; they
hey,
just stare and look at you or hold the wall with their foot."
Well, you know what? You know what? I'm not gonna say I'm not, if they feeling it now, but you got to think this Southern soul music, the Southern soul music and the ballroom music, is that's Lafayette alone. That that's that.
Right.
My New Orleans people though, you put on a juvenile joint, um, Cash Money joint, or the bouncing, and it's on. So they ain't
Oh,
gonna
it's
they ain't gonna
on.
say you'll find yourself in the middle of a whole twerk session once that beat comes. Yeah, I ain't gonna
You
say
sure will.
I ain't gonna say it on thing, but they ain't. I don't think they really got down yet on that Southern Soul. But it's coming though, because like even out here is put that beat on that Southern Soul in the zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right, exactly. Now speaking of juvenile, you got a song. Let's play it for a minute for the gram.
Hmm.
And that is with juvenile.
Yeah, that for the gram is with Juvenile. The original version, for the gram is with Juvenile. That the one with Juvenile is what got me my deal. I had signed with a label called E1 out of New York. Um, and
And
we
tell everybody who else was on the roster for E.
Um, so shit, man. E1 have everybody like Ashanti on E1, Jim Jones on E1, Paul Martin on E1 on the gospel side. Blueface, he had the record Tatiana. Man, it's so many people that's on the roster with E1. But like I said, the record with Juvie is the version that got me my deal with E1, and then we remixed it and did made it out of an Olive Vibe record with Shaggy and Mr. Lover Lover.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
good. Yeah, you the real deal. You the real deal. Everybody, what made you decide uh not independent was best for you, but a record label was?
this was COVID. This was COVID. Like I got I don't know nobody else. Like even my A&Rs, like when they were assigned to my project, they were like, I can't believe like the president name was Allen, and it was like I couldn't believe Allen signed the artist during COVID because nobody was working, nobody was making money. Um, it just for the music business, it was just hard, right? And when Allen heard the record, the For the Gram record with Juvie, he was like, man, I got to do something with this, right? So we came to an agreement on a singles deal, and shot the video. And again, all of this shit was during COVID. I'm talking about during the heart of COVID. So I ended up getting my deal. We shot the video, and then they called and they were like, "Hey, we want to do the remix with Shaggy." So we flew to New York, did the remix with Shaggy, and the rest was history. 2 point something million views later, streams, everything. Like I had never had a streaming history like that, right? So
Right.
I know a lot of people, and let me say this for the artists that's on the line, if there are any.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Independent, nothing's wrong with independent, especially if you buzzing. If you buzzing because um, you can make all of that money by yourself. But for somebody like myself, I had been in the music business for a good minute, right? And for somehow, some way, I just could never get like the streaming history down. And people always say, "Ah, I love your music, boy. Be street." That I had the records with Boosie. I done had records with a lot of people, but all of this stuff was never. It never was for some reason. It wasn't matching up. It wasn't coming together for me, right?
Right.
But when I got with that label, and all my shit ended up getting put in order the right way.
Mm,
I'm telling you, shit turned to it turned for me like I was like, damn.
right.
So then that allowed me like, man, it's very, very important for us artists to have like publicists. You can't have a publicist from around the corner that's just calling themselves publicists. Like these people are have degrees in this type of thing stuff, right? You really have to get the people that know what to do and how to do it and why they're doing it. Um, to make it a successful situation. So I just thank God that I was able to even take care of my family, man. With that shit, man. I ain't never had that much of money at one time.
Yeah.
Had me some bucks, Queen Kim, but I ain't not. To me all at one time
All at one time, huh? Yeah, you had a good deal.
during COVID.
Ooh, that's when you're just blessed.
Man.
You're favored. You know what?
And mama said you gonna my mama said you gonna pay your tithe. No, I can't pay no tithe. It's COVID. It's COVID, baby.
You got
Can't
to pay
afford.
them tithes.
I can't cash out my tithe, baby. I'm sorry.
Salute to YV the Prince in the house. Yeah. So you saying, yeah, you went from zero streams to in 1 year, 40,000 listeners.
Shit. No, ma'am. Let me correct that. I went from
Correct me.
I went from zero streams. Let me not say zero. I might have had 500 and something over 10 years.
Okay.
But to see that morning that my record came out, and them people had 2 and 3 weeks to do whatever press and whatever that they had,
Mm,
and that shit all over that or Shanghai or whatever you call that over that way in China, Brazil, and man, when I woke up, man, I'm looking at on the Spotify because what it is when your song go live on your Spotify, it tells you how many people are listening
listening.
right now. Man, that
Okay.
up there looking like that shit was like 15,000 all at one time,
Ooh, ooh. Yeah.
and I'm like,
That's a lot.
yeah. So over the first 6 weeks, I think I was at like 1 point something million. Like I was blown away at how that machine worked. So again, going back to what I was saying, like to a lot of the artists, but like it's great, it's good to be independent if you could get it popping. But if you need to get that machine behind you, then go back to being independent. Because once you're out there, you're out there. Then boom, you could go back to being independent after your situation straight. And
Right.
just main thing is you got to be consistent and stay putting out the records. You got to keep putting out the records.
Hmm.
So,
Now you saying putting out the record. Now when you're putting out the record, should you just push how long should you just push one single?
I mean, honestly, you got some people pushing out singles once a week, every 2 weeks. It just depends. It just depends on what your plan is. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, I'm honestly trying to like once a month push a new record. That don't mean I'm stopping and doing. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm doing is I want to put out a new record. I want to keep things fresh. I want to keep my listeners while I'm getting 40,000 a month. I want to keep them with new stuff because if you leave them with old shit for too long, it's like, man, that song done wore out on me now. I don't even like
Right.
it no more. So it's just, I mean, it's just up to you. Just got to have a plan on what you're doing, and why you're doing it.
All right. Let's listen to the song B. Let's listen to the one E1 record for the gram with Juvie. Come on, y'all. Y'all come on through. It's B STREEZY in the building for the gram.
That's the one with Shaggy.
Is that the one?
That's the
You
one with
want the
Shaggy.
other one?
No, oh, roll with that. Roll with that. Roll with that.
Big girl, wind up your body, girl, your boss, yeah. Jiggle up your body, girl, you know, say you fall. Go on the big life show, but you can't. Back in the one, we are just toast for the track. In the club, and we are talk up the stacks. Your body good, you want big gold like a flash. And the papa does we got more than the cash. Girl, take the picture in a flash, yeah. Turn it to something when you get in the club. Just right down your waist. You could get a picture for the gram. Come and get a picture for the gram. Sure ain't stopping, they run up. See you over there with your face beat and done up. I know you want a picture for the gram. Come and get a picture for the gram. I never seen a girl like you. No, if I can, I just wanna be with you. You so fly, fly.
And I'm gonna take it slow.
Unless you make it look easy. Post it up with street. You hit the club, dress right down your waist. People get a picture for the gram. Come and get a picture for the gram. Sure ain't talking, they run up. See you over there with your face beat and thing. I know you want a picture for the gram. Come and get a picture for the gram. Gotta beat them with no sweat and no stress, just progress. Most people think you just got done the process. So cute and so blessed from all angles working. Turn right and turn left and still picture perfect. Y'all them say them hate you but you don't vex them hopeless. Them don't deserve a minute at a time for your Rolex. Do it for the grandma, your DM, I get the most text. Wait till them see when you're not post yet.
Now that's the one with Shaggy, but actually now I see the one with Juvie. I see the one with Juvie now.
Yeah, but you know what? It's that's the same record. It's the same record as far as that. It's just so you'll really be playing like the same thing over again.
Same old.
Yeah,
He was just rapping on it.
yeah. He just Juvie did his part. I'm still saying the same things, the same. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So you don't really have to go back and double play that one, which is
Right.
cool with me. But I'm just letting you.
Okay. Yeah, I think salute to DJ Fuji in the house.
Fooled
Thank you
you,
for stopping.
fooled you.
Oh yeah. So let's talk about you before you had the record deal, you actually was investing in yourself. You
Hmm.
actually were putting your own money
Hmm.
in your music career, which people have to do. You got to buy some you talk about, you investing in yourself.
I mean, that's a no brainer because if you don't invest in yourself, you can't expect nobody else to invest in you. Um, like if you don't have enough drive to put money behind yourself, then the next man ain't gonna he gonna be like, well, shit, nigga don't want to put no money behind his own self. Why I'm gonna do?
Right.
And then if you expect somebody else to put all their bread behind you and you not putting none of your bread behind you, then when it come down to them asking for buku of your publishing, then you're gonna be mad. No, I ain't up in my publishing. Well, how that man supposed to get his bread back?
Exactly.
Like so yeah, I've definitely since forever, like, me and my cousin, we had our label, Mad Loot, my cousin Duck. We was going from um man, we was going from here to down Austin, Texas recording. I always was somebody who recorded or wait, out of town because I wanted to really dig deep into these records. So um, yeah, we put a lot of time in on the highway recording, a lot of time and money invested into me, be STREEZY, the brand of it all, and it's that's just something that you have to invest in yourself, unless you find a dummy that's just gonna invest all their bread into you and
That ain't gonna happen.
nah, that's, so
So tell us, how did you come up with the name B Streezy?
so one of my a friend of mine, Blaze, he used to call me be streezy, and it's just kind of like a lot of people used to say, we was street cats that were singers, but I never was like I wasn't a street cat. I just all my family members where I came from, everybody from St. Rose, that just you hung around, you from the hood, you hang around your homeboys, so then he just took street and put Z, and because one day I like we talk about this all the time. I'm like, dog, I don't even know how I came up with that name. He was like, man, remember I gave you that name. You used to. So yeah, my partner Blaze just started calling me Streezy, and it just stuck with me. Like, so everybody, what up, Streezy? And I just be like, well, damn. I
Yeah.
get I get that so much to sometimes I damn near be forgetting my full name for real. Yeah, like my even my daughters when they go to school, it be like, you Streezy daughter, Streezy your dad. Nah, you lying. Call him on the phone. She didn't gave about she didn't my youngest, she didn't gave about
Yeah.
4 or 5 of them, the third graders, second graders, my cell phone number. Dude, that hit school. Hey, this be street. Well, I know you lying. I was like, oh, I'm like, dog, isn't it like 10:30, 11 o'clock? Why ain't you supposed to be at school?
Yeah.
Well, I thought she was lying. So that should be funny.
Boy, them kids something. Them
Something
kids
else.
is something. How many and how many do you have?
Two, and one on the way.
Oh, congratulations. Two.
Yep.
Okay.
I waited till I was a senior citizen, baby, to have one more.
Have one more.
I McDonald's and buy a senior citizen coffee. Yeah.
All right, all right. So you have what you have now,
Three.
boy,
I don't have no boys. I'm all girls.
and you already know what this one gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
girl.
It's a girl. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
But that's it, huh?
Oh, that's a wrap. Oh, that's
It's
oh,
gonna happen though. It's gonna happen.
twin.
Now, I heard that tell me if it's true. I heard that in you did a little track. Did you run fast or you just run
Oh,
fast?
oh, me running. I somehow I feel like you got that from Troy. Troy must have told you that.
No, I be digging. I be digging. Queen
So
dig.
Troy, Troy, my cousin. Troy is from St.
What
Rose.
Troy Kelly?
Yeah, he's from St. Rose.
I ain't know.
Yeah,
Sure is.
yeah,
Okay. I
yeah,
gotta see if Troy know how to cook. Troy, you know how to cook. Go
yeah.
ahead.
So I didn't really run track, but I was just the fastest person that people ever seen in their life that actually ran. Like some people never seen somebody that ran as fast as I could run, especially being that I wasn't an actual
Athletic.
athlete. You know what I'm saying? I got
Oh,
got expelled out of school in the 10th grade, so I never really got to hit my potential that I could have reached. But
right,
happy for a reason, and God is good, so I'm not tripping.
right. And now besides singing, is it any other talent you have besides running fast? Any hobbies you like to do when you're not doing music?
Um, Raising my girls,
Oh,
that's everything. That's for me. That's everything. That's why me not having a boy just didn't. It didn't matter because
oh, you a dad's girl. That's what they call them, dad's girl.
when you have daughters, like that's kind of like the greatest feeling ever to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm good. I'm good. I no boys. I'm good.
All right then. Let's get us another song, one more song. Um, Not one more, because I'm gonna get a couple more songs. Uh oh, I like this one. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. We're talking to B Screezy, R&B soul singer. Oh, before we get into this song, let me ask you that question. Because you're an R&B soul. Um, you make R&B songs, but you also make Southern soul music. Like,
So
how do you separate those two?
so I I have done the R&B records, and I'm kind of on the fence whether I want to ever do another one because I'm kind of spoiled with the crowd of the Southern Soul mark. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like I have anything in common with the R&B side, if
Oh
that makes.
wow.
And I'm saying from a standpoint of the audience, right? I don't want to like people still look at me and say, "Oh my God, you look so young," and blah blah blah. So then they automatically want to put you in the Trey Songz and the Chris Brown genre. I don't want to be that.
Oh, okay.
That's not where I want to be. I want my audience. If I could have it my way, I want my audience to be 65 and up. I ain't got time. I won't be able to talk about drinking my cognac, and I don't got time to be. I ain't popping no perk. I ain't on no pill. I ain't on no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. I need to talk to my people who I could. So
Okay. Who can understand you? Okay. All right, cool. DJ Fuji said, You need to come by his studio, St. Louis.
Tell him let me hold something.
He got it. Don't
Huh?
worry, he got it. But yeah, I definitely understand that. I'm glad you explained that because
And I don't
I thought you was more
I
of
don't
an R&B.
I don't know if y'all can hear no snoring noise. So I don't want nobody to feel like I got sleep apnea or nothing. I don't know if you can hear that snoring noise, but
Is that a dog?
that ain't me, bro.
Oh no.
This
Put
man
him
be
on live. Oh, that's
and he be
no.
just making all kind of he just make all kind of noises with his nose. I don't even know what be wrong with him. But I
I
just
did
wanted y'all to know that that
I
wasn't
did
me.
kind of hear
Y'all that
something.
snoring and shit. That ain't me.
I did
Yeah,
kind of
my
hear
daughter
something.
came in here, went to the bathroom, and he come on up in here with all this.
All right. Well,
I
let's check
no,
intervention. I like that
that
sound.
that was
Intervention.
pretty loud. I remember
And I'm addicted to your love. I'm addicted, baby. I can't seem to shake your love. I might just need an intervention, baby. Anything to try to shake your love. I got this sexy little lady that I love so much. Something about your tender loving and a tender touch. Soon as she touched me, she turned me on. I need it morning and noon, all night long. I need some loving at least 5 days a week. If I don't get my fix on, I'm gonna get weak. I'm addicted, baby. I can't seem to shake your love. I might just need an intervention, baby. Anything to try to shake your love. See, you don't know, baby, what you done to me. You left me at home alone, got me feeling like a fiend. Give me that good thing, and now you gotta leave. Sure can't stand it, baby, to watch you leave. I can't wait till you come back over. I need your body, baby. I can't stand to be sober. I'm addicted, baby. So addicted to you. I can't seem to shake your love. I might just need an intervention, baby. Oh, oh. Anything to try to shake your love. Girl, I can't let go. Oh, oh. Can't let go. I'll just be baby.
Now that one right there. Ooh, that got a lot of emotions in it. A
that
lot.
that's how it be. Fuck. You need an intervention. You need some something.
You're addicted. Look, oh, Troy Kelly in the building. Salute Troy Kelly. Uh,
We call him lack.
what y'all call him?
Where I'm from, we call him lack.
Lack.
Lack. Like Cadillac, but lack. Yeah.
Okay, Lack. I see you. You in the building.
Oh,
Troy Kelly.
and
We
time you go over there and host, next time you go over there and host, something be like, "What's down, lack?"
Lack. Who I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get on that mic. I'm gonna get on
Yeah.
that mic. I'm gonna get him. Hey, Lack. They say them Saint Rose men know how to cook down there, Troy. Troy, you know how to cook, Troy Kelly.
Tell Troy to tell you about EJ and them Blue Runners. Boy, EJ will open up a can of Blue Runner and add some Verone hot sauce up in there. Them some bitches be so good as a shit.
A
Oh.
cane of blue run.
Blue Runners, you hear me? I cook my beans. I cook my beans out the pack. But you gotta understand when EJ first started making these Blue Runner beans, this motherfucker was in college. So this a survival meal. That
Yeah.
that turned into a whole boy. You could set this shit on a supper plate, like for real. Yeah, for real, for
Now,
real.
Now, what kind of meat you like in your red beans?
Shit, I eat pigtails. I like pigtails. I like to smoke turkey neck, the smoked neck bones. I gotta get the Verone sausage. I can't get the Verone sausage from the grocery store. Gotta get it from the Verone store in Lutcher.
Oh, that's a different. Oh,
Oh,
I know
oh yeah,
Amanda.
oh
What
yeah.
kind of sausage?
The shit that they selling like when Dixie and all that. That's like an imitation. But you go to the Verone store in Lutcher. Well, that's real Verone. That's real Verone sausage there.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
it ain't don't nothing taste like that. Nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Right? It
Troy,
just I
Troy lying talking about, yeah, we get it in.
yeah. Oh, he ain't lying. Shit, he ain't lying for sure.
He know how to cook. Mm.
Lying for sure. I ain't
See?
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen Lack cook, but Lack could cook. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Salute to Chris Isaac in the building.
That's my man's there. Chris on the
Oh,
beat.
oh yeah.
Man, yeah,
I know that's right.
definitely.
So I'm gonna play, wait a minute, real quick. Um I might not have it. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk about it with intervention because, like I said, it had a lot of emotions and everything. Now, R&B music. Why do you think it is so sexy and sensual
The
R&B music?
the R&B music. I mean, really, honestly, it just it starts off, in my opinion, with whomever the producer is. You know what I'm saying? Because um when you writing a record, you can't just say, man, I'm gonna write this record and I want to talk about this on a particular record. Like you gotta actually like hit a record and let the record talk to you. Like the record gonna always tell you what to say. Like it's gonna always determine the vibe. You can't just hear a fire record and be like, boy, this some trap shit on here. But really that it's a baby making, or it's a heartbroken, like, you know what I'm saying. You gotta allow that record to talk. 'Cause that's what creates the hit.
Oh wow.
And you definitely have to let it talk to you. If you're
Oh,
a true writer and you're a true musician, like you'll know that this call for this kind of conversation or this kind of topic on this particular record.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow. Cool. Oh, let the music talk.
you
Let the
got
music speak.
that the production gonna tell you exactly what needs to be said on that record. Like
Oh,
if you're confused, like if you go in the studio section and y'all confused, especially if you're in a writing session and y'all confused about what the topic should be. 9 times out of 10, you can scratch that because that might be an album filler, or it ain't gonna be no hit because it ain't speaking. Like it ain't.
okay.
You gotta really be able to be like, yeah, oh, right. Like if you ever sit in a writing session, you'll know it. Everybody will go crazy like, boy, this bitch a hit. Boy, that bitch crazy. Like you'll know off the back for sure.
Yeah, because that I'm telling you, that intervention is bad. What is it doing on the views? Do you know?
So in
Stream.
honestly, like I didn't push intervention yet the way that I need to. I need to get the video. I need to get the video done on intervention. But what
Yeah.
I'm is I'm actually I'm putting together a EP that's gonna be distributed nationally. So on the Southern Soul side. And eventually it's gonna be like one of my main featured records along with Move Around. So I got a plan for it. So we're gonna unleash that pretty soon.
Okay. Cool.
Tyree Neal put that masterpiece together.
Who did that one? Oh, Tyree Neal did that one.
Tyree Neal wrote and produced that one, and I record everything by Roy.
Oh yeah. Oh, Tyree did a good job.
Oh,
Salute
Tyree.
to Tyree Neal.
Matter of fact, when he first sent me the record, because he demoed the record, and he sent it to me when he did the record, I was like, damn, I can't believe he gave me this motherfucker. This bitch here.
Yeah. Exactly. So speaking of R&B, once again, um Who are some of your artists that you tended to listen to? In
Used, I
who
li-
used
I
what
used,
you mean used to?
and I told you, boy, shit.
You just on the Southern Soul side now?
Man, I love that shit so much. I ain't lying. Like,
Okay, well, go ahead and run down the R&B. Who you used to?
R&B, I used to. I was a Tyrese. I I probably was Tyrese top fan. Like I was number one. Um, Tyrese, Avant, um,
Okay.
Genuine, the album with the what the name of that album was for Genuine. That's the one where he had Pony and all that. That was a classic album they made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 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 that one. And that's kind of honestly, that's kind of pretty much it. Like I used to just listen to a lot of people that who I thought that I could closely like vocally like get to, because honestly like you might be like, well, your voice is not like a Tyrese record, but when I was younger I was able to um channel into some of like his even now his runs and everything. But then what I had to get away from was mimicking his style exactly, and then develop and learn who B STREEZY was.
Right.
So
Because I was not, yeah.
I'm me.
Because I
I'm
was going to ask you who you were more similar to.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, but on the
You,
Southern Soul side,
yeah.
oh, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. See that goddamn
Who?
see that goddamn Roy Anthony.
Who is it? Roy Anthony?
You see that goddamn them 3 song King George got. Shit, boy. I'm
Yeah.
talking. I'm talking about. They be around here looking at me like, hey, boy, you gonna play that shit again? Yeah, I'm buying that bit again. Not to keep rolling. See that long
Lee, what?
that damn, what the name of that joint, King George? That long
That's, let me see.
what the name of? I got a brain freeze right now.
Oh, I'm going to get it.
Long
Long. Too long.
too way too long. That's my God damn. That's my shit.
Yeah, that's that one Troy Kelly hit.
Even that
He can
Friday.
sing that. Troy
Yep.
sing that one.
That Friday. That Friday. That
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
them hits. Hits after hits.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
then shit. You could
So,
you could you could touch the ceiling. You could touch the ceiling with the shit Roy be dropping. Like, boy, I'm
yes. Now, Roy pretty much on that. That's that swing out kind of Southern soul.
hey,
That's that swing out.
hey, like Roy tell me, Roy, he don't want it to just be all bluesy and shit. He wanted to still kind of have some type of R&B vibe. So we came
Yes.
that's how we came up with the track for Freak You Down that I got Lil Ron and Duro. Um he don't want to make it too bluesy, but he want to still have it in the pocket, but still it could cross over if it need be. So uh, that's
Yeah.
that's what
Okay.
we that's what we do when we get in the lab. We just try to break
Now
vibe.
I have an art. What I got a main screen artist. You didn't mention his name, but that's probably wasn't one of your favorite. But it's Jamie Foxx, and right now in the news, Jamie Foxx, he just had a stroke. But
Them
I
boys,
hope,
right?
huh?
Them boys better get their life right.
Huh?
I said them boys better get their life right.
Yeah, exactly.
See,
Got to.
when you done been around all those people,
All them people.
see the type of shit that they be doing. Like some stuff just don't surprise you. You know what I'm saying? Like Jamie in his 50s, and that ain't old.
No, it's not.
But dog, you you in LA, you can't be partying like we motherfucking 20 something.
Right.
Man, you gotta get some rest.
So if you get to that level, you're gonna know, and you it's a lot of people you can't be around. It's a lot of people can't be in your ear.
Look,
Yes.
look, look. I already think I'm on that level.
Even, you know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't on that level, it's still right.
Hey,
But
I
what you just said, you already what you just said.
already think I'm on that level. But guess,
Okay, because I'm like,
but
hold that thought. Hold that thought. I'm coming back to that one.
I'm saying that with a humble spirit,
Okay.
right? Because I know how hard I work, and you or nobody else not gonna determine how and what I feel about myself. Because I know the work that I done put in. I know I know how much I done help people. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
me, when that hurricane hit my house and flooded us, and we lost it all, I was like, you know what? I wasn't worrying about nothing, but I was like, when we get back in the crib, I'm gonna put a pool table in that motherfucker. I'm gonna put a bow in there because I don't want the streets.
Right.
I don't want the streets. What I'm gonna say? Hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna shoot some pool at the decorative shop. Nah, I'm gonna shoot pool right there,
Where's that? Dago bam.
right there.
Right there.
I'm gonna shoot right there. My ass that way I know I ain't gotta have them worrying about if I'm coming home, if I'm making home or not. I'm already home. I'm in this bitch
Exactly.
already. Ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I know one thing. I know one thing, Queen Kim. I like to sip that hen dog. You know what I'm saying?
What you like to do?
Anything can happen while you're drinking. I like to sip that hen dog.
The hit. Y'all getting it raw and uncut. Be Screezy. Salute to any artists in the house rocking with us, any DJs rocking with us. And like I say, follow me on my Facebook page, Queen Kim. Also my Instagram at Queen Kim 100, my YouTube at Queen Kim 100, and follow B Screezy on his Facebook page, which is B Screezy page, and also B Screezy.
Be streets and pigs. Yeah.
All right. Well,
So Queen Kim, I need you to do me a favor.
what?
Do you have Freaky Down?
Right. Because somebody asking for. You want me to play that one now?
Because, well, Queen Kim, I told you, baby, I'm a senior citizen, and I'm close to my bedtime now.
Now, come on
So,
now, B. Come on now, B.
as much, hey, listen, as much as I love you and these people, I gotta
You
give me
fin
some rest. You don't want me to get no rest?
D is 919. Come on now. Get it together.
Hey, just cause you 34, 35, baby, I can't stay up with you.
Okay, y'all. B Screezy got to go to bed. He got to. Now you wrong for that one, but that's okay.
Hold up, hold up, hold
You
up,
know
hold up,
you.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Don't say it like that. Don't do me like that now. Don't do me like that now. Don't do me that like. I'm on a routine, Queen Kim. I
Oh,
got a routine I like to stick to.
you.
Cause guess what? In the morning, when in the morning when the girls gotta go, you ain't gonna drive me to bring them there. You hear me?
No, I am not. Okay, so we finna get. Okay, well, okay, y'all got to go listen to "Move Around." I'm pretty sure y'all heard it. Now, it's a hot and watch the video. My girl, Ice Doll, is in that video. Y'all watch that one. But B Streezy got a new song, and it is called "Freak You Down," featuring Lil Runt. So I think we talked about pretty much everything before I play this song. Let me see. Any movies you're interested, any acting you would like to do?
I leave that to my niece Layla Tage.
Huh?
I say I leave that to my little niece. The acting, I leave that to my niece Layla Tage. So my whole thing is I'm kind of where I'm at in life now is um I have some very very talented nieces and nephews, and um I really want to get behind them on like the management side of things and see if we can help get them, because be street and you kind of looking at somebody who we just got it out the mud. But now that I have the proper connection, and my nieces and nephews, they have whatever connects they have. I feel like we can put them together and make it easier now for the people under me, um, to get in whatever industry or do whatever their hearts desire. So that's where I'm at. I'm just trying to help my people. You know what I'm saying? Like my youngest baby, she runs AAU track, and she's very um passionate about that, right? So my thing is, and my job is to help see that through. Um,
Right.
oldest girl, she's big on the cheering and the big on the dancing and the big on the laughing. So whatever it is that she wants to do, we're just gonna try to see to it that all of that stuff happen and utilize our connects. That's why I say, but that's going back to when we first started our conversation. Um, it's all about helping each other,
Okay.
right? I'm
Right.
I'm B Streezy, you Queen Kim. Um, if you ever go to LA, all you have to do is say, Streezy, I'm in LA and I'm trying to get into this, or I need to know if you know somebody that can. I can, because I go there every year for BET,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and I got that connection through one of my big brothers who who they fly down there to do the interviews and stuff all the time, and you know what I'm saying. He could have been like, man, I ain't giving nobody my connects. But so everybody around me, we try to help each other. We that's what Team Street is about. We all about helping each other and the people around us. There ain't no sense in hating on the next man for nothing. If I can do something to get you up there on that pedestal, then that's what I'm gonna do. So,
Yeah. See,
so
we need people like you. That's what we because how we gonna get our blessing? How we gonna get our blessing? How we gonna reach our goal? You gotta help. You gotta help other people.
you know the thing with me though. Like honestly, I don't even be looking for no blessings. Like I'm doing it because that's my heart. Like I don't do nothing with the intention of right. I'm
Um,
doing I won't see you win. I'm doing it because I like. Why would I not want to help you? Like that make me feel good knowing that I'm the one that made this happen for you.
yeah.
Saying so, it's all good. I ain't never got no intentions on like have. And half of the time when I do stuff with people, I could be like, man, just give me 500 and boom, boom, boom. Oh, baby, look, no, I want to see you win. So, and that's just what it is. And I hope everybody that's tuning in right now, want to see me win because
Right. I want to see you win. You're gonna win, like you say.
I want to be
You
able to
already won.
provide
You're
for
already winning.
everybody to be able to provide for their families, and so that's just where we at.
All right. Well,
Like,
let's listen to "Freak You Down."
I was about to touch this screen and put my go ahead, baby. You about to make me say a tongue or two on you and pray over you. God, you better stop now.
Y'all don't listen to him. Let's listen to his hot song "Freak You Down" featuring Lil Runt. B
Streezy got
Street.
him swinging out. Big Chip, Betty got the beats banging out. More hits, remix, hearts captured. Be damned if you don't remember me the morning after. Do you wanna get freaked out? Is what I asked her. Beg me to go slow, I begged her to go faster. I'ma get as nasty as call as the pastor. Say she like to sing and she love the rapper. Seeing from across the room, can't get my eyes off you. Girl, you're just so damn fine. You're the baddest in this room. No woman coming close to you. Always blowing my mind. Ooh, I see that look in your eyes. It's telling me that you're feeling me. Nobody got your attention like me. Oh, baby, I'm not shy. Not street, I know exactly what I want. Ain't no time for me to front. You know it's been on my mind. I just wanna freak it down. Oh, baby, I just wanna love you down. Wanna love you down. Girl, I'm so into you. I know that it's mutual. I could tell that you want me to. Tonight I'm gonna make you feel like you never ever felt before. I'm gonna wine and dine you all night, baby. Ooh, I see the look in your eyes. When you're staring at me, that you're feeling me. Nobody got your attention like Streets. I've got the remedy. Yes, I do. Now give me just a little time. Just wanna freak you down.
All right. That's Be Screezy. Freak you down. Y'all go check out that video. It's hot. It's really nice. You shot some scenes, I want to say in New Orleans.
Yeah, I did. Did.
It was in New Orleans.
Actually, and then all of the club scenes was shot at Miami Moon and Club Hills. The club I seen you at the other day.
Yeah, Miami Moon. Oh, and some in
The one
Club
for
Hills.
LeBron birthday party. That was Club
Yeah. Was that? Oh, that was Club Hills. That wasn't Miami Moon.
Moon. That was Club Hills where I shot. So I shot some at Miami Moon and some at Club Hills.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go relook at it. Okay.
It was
Salute
shot
to Charles Bowler.
the way it was shot. You're not gonna really be. Well, I'm gonna tell you the Lil Rump part when Lil Rump was rapping. That was in Club Hills.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, cool. Uh
Yeah.
huh. So, tell everybody where they can find your music.
All my music is if you go Google Be Streezy, everything is gonna come up everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, just everything. It's you put it in thing and it's coming up. So if they don't know how to spell it, it's right there on the. Don't do the dash or the hyphen or the whatever. Just go B
Right.
space STREEZY. Be Streezy. And
Do you? Let me ask you, because a little birdie told me in my ear. Let me know if it's true or not. Do you? Are you on another label, a record company?
so
Label?
my original deal during COVID was with E1, but now I'm distributed by Sparta. Sparta is a partner company that's under 300. So 300 is Megan Thee Stallion, Young Thug, Gunna, Mary J. Blige. So yeah, it's all under the same umbrella.
Oh wow, that's some big hitters,
Yeah, and I'm just trying to add to being one of the big hitters.
and you're gonna be.
Yeah,
You're gonna be.
yeah.
Wow. You got to. You gotta be. It makes sense.
They don't consider me a big hitter. I still feel like I'm a big stepper though. No.
That's right. Now I heard you're a little confident. You're a little confident. I heard about
About to be, I ain't about to be not confident. Shit, you ain't gonna tear my ass up apart talking about, you know what I'm saying? You know how people do. People, you'll be singing, you'll be right there in their face, and they'll be sitting up there looking at you like, shit, man, where King George at? you ain't, you ain't never about to intimidate me. I'm with the bullshit, so it don't even much matter.
All right, yeah, because I heard you quoted that you don't have to have no main artist on your songs. If it's just you, it's still gonna be hot.
You know what? But a lot of my records still they have features on them, but and it just I guess it just kind of like I try to still kind of because you know with the R&B records for the longest they had uh a lot of records had like rappers and singers on them together. So on the Southern Soul side, like I'm still trying to like give you the vibe of that. Like I don't want it to just be y'all just have to play me in a
Mhm.
maybe 100 people, 150, 200 at the most, and then you don't feel like you can play me outside because they don't have that. Like I try to everything I do, I try to make sure that it still has that pop to it. So
All right, cool. Shout out to anybody you want to shout out before we go. Any supporters? Um,
man, just shout out everybody that's being positive. Like I don't, because if I gotta go down the line of saying supporters, like I think a lot of people support me because I support a lot of people. So and
yeah,
I don't want to forget nobody, right? Um, But just that's just what I want. I just want to shout out everybody that's being positive. Um, everybody pray for everybody.
right.
I too pray for these youngsters. Everybody stay safe because they're reckless, you know. And for the people that's having these kids and don't want to raise them, you're down bad because y'all fucking
Hello.
girls. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Other than that, I'm gonna leave that shit right there where it's at. But I just want to keep everything positive. Like I
Positive, because a lot of gun violence, but we're not gonna get into that. We just got to keep praying for the world to get better.
yes, yes we do.
I do.
Yes we do.
And on that note, thank you, B Screezy, for rocking with your girl. Man, it's nothing but love when I see you. Boy, when I see B Screezy, I lights up, y'all. Cause
No,
he real. He
I'm a
real.
June 10th in Biloxi here. I got you too.
But love, oh yeah, what's the next show?
June 10th. Well, we Friday tomorrow. We April 10th in Houston, but June 10th, the Biloxi Blues Extravaganza. Yeah, we
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big one.
we got to do is hit, man. I got you. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna rock out. I'm gonna say peace and love to you, and then I'm gonna rock out with that move around. But thank you for talking with Queen Kim, and I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, big.
All right. Bye bye. Y'all can stay with.
Listen, streets, baby. I
Move
got
around.
something to say. If you don't love me, then don't you say.
Y'all throw some hard
If you
stuff
don't trust me,
for B
no
Street.
need to stay. I think it's time to move around. I think it's time to move around. There's something wrong, so wrong with our love. Girl, we don't have nothing if there is no trust. No pretending like everything is all good. Life is too short to be beating around the bush. Something's wrong, so won't you tell me what's on your mind? Either we gon' fix it or just leave it all behind. I'm not waiting around to be blindsided or surprised. I'm just a grown up baby living in a lie. If you don't love me, then don't just say, hey. If you don't trust me, no need to stay. I think it's time to move around. I think it's time to move around. Yeah. Every day I try to love you the best I could, but I understand sometimes that the best is just no good.
Be Street.
I'm not mad if you really wanna go on, but don't try to hold me back if the love is gone. No use wasting my time playing games, 'cause I know that the few good women out there that will love me to be that man. You can free yourself. Call it quits right now. You can call it quits. I don't want your love. No. If you don't wanna stick around. If you don't love me, then don't just say. If you don't trust me, if you don't trust no need to stay. I think it's time to move around. Yeah. I think it's time to move around. Let's not waste this time.
That's right. Life is too short. Hey, if don't nobody love you, it's time to move around. Don't stay in there. Y'all go listen at that song. Check my boy B Streezy out, along with Roy Chip Anthony. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Queen Kim Real Talk. Until the next night, Thursday, next week, same time, 8 p.m. Tune in to the next artist. And I wish y'all love and blessings. And y'all have a good night. And I'll see y'all next week.